I almost don't want to read or even look at the blog post I wrote about what I wanted 2011 to be like. I feel so far from the person who wrote it. Actually, a better way to say that would be, I feel so deeply connected to the person who wrote it that that person no longer exists. Did I just make that harder for you to understand? Or easier? To my surprise, this year was the first year I got a glimpse into beingness. And how divine it was. And you know, I thought I knew all about it already. I've read about it for more than half of my lifetime. Nothingness, beingness, unconditionalness, it was all very familiar to me as far as I knew. But only as familiar as water is to someone who has never drank it. You can read about it and study it and think about it all you want, but until you have surrendered yourself to it, until you allow yourself to get wet, it's only a concept. To think of going back to read what I wrote in that blog post, to think of going back to the past to review all of the things I wanted, it feels weird because now I know that life is effortless. It just happens. Or better yet, it just is. I no longer have a deep desire to build anything or to become anyone. The journals I have of clippings, the books full of inspirational images I aspired to be like, to look like, images of things I wanted to create in work, in home, and in lifestyle mean nothing to me now. It's like looking at lifeless images of hollow shells. Everything is now empty. Empty of meaning. This doesn't mean that these things won't get built, or that I won't be creative, or that I won't develop myself. It just means I am no longer delusional. I no longer think that these things relate to whether or not I am happy. I no longer think that a life, or happiness, or peace, or love can or needs to be created. They are already who we are. Once we see that it's already here, that we already are it, there is nothing left to do. Life is so simple, yet the more we try to manipulate it, the more complicated it is. Just let it be, and notice how it unfolds. Notice how it develops effortlessly. This doesn't mean that nothing is being done. It means that no one is doing it. If I am wholeness, if I am oneness, if this is what we all are, then how can any one person say that they are doing anything? Without the universe, without others, without energy, which another word for that is spirit, how would anything get done? It happens because we all happen. For me to create a blog post about beingness and nothingness is impossible. It's using words to describe something that doesn't exist. Something that exists has a beginning and an end. This doesn't. Also, language is all about meaning. This isn't. So all I want to say is 2011 was beautiful. It was perfect. It was whole. And all of the amazing things that happened without me trying to make them happen. It's like falling in love. I can say that I'm in love with someone. I can tell you that I think he is divine, and I feel such a magnetic pull towards him, such a force of energy and resonance. But I can't really tell you why. I didn't make it happen. I didn't create it. It just happened. I didn't put him where he was when I first met him. He was just there. I didn't make him talk to me. He just said something. I didn't look at him in a crowd of people and say, let me see. I think I choose to fall in love with you. I had no idea that I would fall in love with him. When I first met him, I wasn't even sure why I was drawn to him or interested in him. But I was, copiously. Someone could say that I was attracted to him. Yes, he is attractive, but there are many people that are attractive, and I'm not drawn to them. And all of this could be said for him in regards to me. So who or what made all of this happen? Who or what put us in love? Who or what brought us together? The answer is no one and everyone. Nothing and everything. And that, my friends, is beingness. When you just are, everything happens as it should. Sometimes it's what you wanted, sometimes it's not. But if you stay in flow or in love or in emptiness, everything is beautiful and everything is effortless. Like breathing, you never wake up and start breathing yourself in the morning. You just surrender to being breathed. It happens for you, and it happens in spite of you. So, for myself and for all beings, I hope that 2012 is pure effortlessness, pure beingness, pure love. May we see ourselves as perfect wholeness. May we feel the love, peace, abundance, joy, harmony, and bliss that we already are. May we see the world in ourselves instead of ourselves in the world. Happy New Year. I love you. Thank you.